Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Pendulum will stop at 2 a.m. It reminds you of the famous story of Edgar Allan Poe. You're examining a pendulum at rest very carefully. Your 5½ sense pushes you to turn the hands to midnight. The wood panel moves with a slow creak to reveal a secret passageway. Crack. Kriak. Nice. Okay. Can we go in there? You enter the secret passageway. Oh my god, someone... Subam's dead? Oh shit. He's very dead. Am I moving him? The body of Subam hangs from the ceiling. His clothes are intact. R.I.P. Subam. Oh shit. I missed what it said afterwards. Alright, I guess I'll just let it do its thing. Blood flows from his eye sockets and from his nose as if an internal explosion took place. So now the 2 of the 3 guys from that expedition are dead. An alembic for the production of distillates. An incubator for the development of bacterial colonies. Like his own lab. A pan of the kind used by gold searchers. An old mahogany desk, its surface has been ruined by acids. A glass bottle. A glass ampulla. A large bottle, and the label the writing, "Danger, toxic vapor, do not inhale." You know what that means? What are you doing? Committing suicide? You're damn right I am. Oh. A book on human anatomy. A manuscript that has been partially gnawed by mice. Macaron 4444. Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome. A crystal bowl. There's a strange reflection on it. Shifting the container, you notice that a letter slips behind it. Oh boy. What does this letter say? We can't read it? Oh, there we go. The letter sent by Nimian Kroon to Subam. The sender's address is Christchurch Cemetery. Years without end in the still silence of the depths we have waited. He who saw the curse of the city without a name knows that the time has come, because soon the Black Cthulhu will have his blood until we meet again. Nimian Kroon. So Nimian Kroon is alive, as we suspected. This seems to confirm that. Why does he have white nail polish? Okay, so we have a letter. Let's continue looking at these books. A catalog on Chinese porcelain of the Ming period. Inorganic chemistry. A book on the burial rites among the Celts. Interesting. The Celts drank the blood of their dead. They believed that by so doing, the dead would live on through them. Blood sausage. Ancient Civilization, Volume 2, Asia. Ancient Civilization, Volume... Oh, that's the name. Wait, what was the other one then? These are both the same book? What? Necropolis Research Methods. The label on the back reads North Yemen 1952. There are pages within blackened from fire. It's impossible to decipher what is written on them. Damn. Alchemy from the 11th century to the present day. The first book of the Encyclopedia Exciting Discoveries, edited by the Miskatonic University of Arkham. Ancient Civilization, Volume 2, Africa. Volume 2 is Asia and Africa, apparently. An Antiques book about French furniture of the 16th century. Antiques book about ancient Greek ceramics. Book about English history. An ancient scroll. Book about European history. One of the pages is dog-eared. Dylan dog-eared? The chapter is on Stonehenge. Stonehenge located in southern England near Salisbury. Yes. Even today, there stands the imposing remains of one of the most grandiose megalithic monuments built in prehistoric time. At the center of an area... Oh, Tom! Thank you for the raid! Much appreciate, Tom. Welcome! Tom Raiders! Welcome to Dylan Dog. I think you were doing an FMV game, right? Vampire game? Risen were an even older area dedicated to the cult of the... Oh, we probably should reread this. Hang on. Welcome, everybody. Shoot. Which one was it? The red one? No, that's Black Magic and Sorcery. European history, right. Stonehenge. Ryan AVX, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, Salisbury, Granny... Alright, at the center of an area defined by sandstone columns lies a great rectangular flat stone, a sort of altar. Risen where an even older area dedicated to the cult of the dead once was, is part of this cycle of the great megalithic civilizations. Its complex structure reveals that it was constructed in several phases over a period of many centuries. Yeah, so for all those coming in, this is actually a game based on an Italian comic book called Dylan Dog. And this game was Italian made, but they also included, they translated and released it in English as well. Black Magic and Sorcery. Astronomy for beginners. And finally, we have a catalog of rare coins. Okay. Anything back here? The entrance to the antique store. All right, so do we think with our knife and everything we could do anything here? We shall see. And cut off that bookmark for one. Oh, it is an old bookmark. That is a different item. That's pretty neat. So we still can't commit suicide by eating that vapor. I'm surprised we can't examine the body more. Maybe that necklace or something? No. Thought the necklace might be a different hotspot. It is not. Anything? My gun is loaded. Shoot him. This game is very much Cody approved. Yes, though. How did you know? Yeah, Cody picked the game. Okay, so there's nothing more there. All right, so I guess we'll try leaving. Oh, we should try the amulet too, I suppose. But... Damn, look at him. You yourself discovered the body. Do we know if Sarah's confirmed dead yet? I guess we don't. Alright, how do we get out of here? Oh, I think we probably click on this. You return to the antique store. There we go. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's see. In the afternoon... Boss, why did you put the TV in the bathroom? I did no such thing. I bet it's broken. I've been trying to tune into a channel, but no luck. I keep getting 2 rivers and a mountain lake. Oh my god, is he describing the dump he took? Oh, then it must be the washing machine. Well, what's that smell? Gas? Then that thing in the kitchen is an oven and not the washing machine. Oh no, what's gotten into you? Are you saying I've gotten bananas? Me? Who never even monkeys around? I wouldn't say bananas, I'd say berserk. First it's monkey and now it's barbarians. I'm too tired to argue. If anyone wants me, I'm not in. Wow. Alright, so let's save here. We'll do a new save. I think we want slot 3. Yeah, post antique shop, that's fine. Okay. Oh, now we have the cemetery as a new location. Nice. Okay. So maybe we can see Froome there? Yeah, it's kind of unclear. Well, when he was discovering, he was like, "Oh, there's not a TV in the bathroom," but he was describing like two rivers and like a mountain. I'm like, "Is it a mountain of crap?" And was he describing the contents of the toilet? Like, I was like, "Oh my god!" All right, so let's go to the cemetery. Wonderful place, ideal for spending a real pleasant evening. All that's missing are a few zombies. I thought I heard something, like a death rattle, an indistinct rumbling. Great gods, not this! Who is it? The chapel of the Kroom family. Small gate blocks the entrance. Oh, we might actually see a death here. We don't do anything. We'll probably shoot whatever that is, but... Do we have to do something? He felt a lancing pain in his shoulder, the first bite. Now others would attack him until the very end. No, I don't like it. This entire part must be revised, yes. Alright, so functionally this is... Ooh, wow. So actually this is interesting. So technically the character died, but it's not a... They do take you back to the start of day 5, which makes me think maybe all the dead ends we had were supposed to be deaths too? I don't know. Nice. Since there's no way we can get an accurate death total, we'll count this as a death since the character died, I guess. Huh. So I guess we could just try shooting that thing with our gun, see if that works. Or maybe even the amulet. Oh, I can't even... Oh, I can't scroll up to my gun. Bang! Oh my god. This is like a shooting gallery sequence? Oh, dude. The zombie seems unaffected by your bullets. Oh, shit. Oh, dead again. Alright, so whatever the first creature was, we could shoot it, but apparently the second creature you cannot, which is a zombie. Stabs. Yeah, so I kind of want to try the knife, but would a knife work against a zombie? Or we could try that amulet, but that's more for opening a portal. I don't think it's a defensive, like, magic amulet or anything. What are you doing, Nagosa? Alright, let's see. No, I was going to try the knife, but I thought I wasn't clicking on the gun properly. Oh, that's missing some zombies. Then the zombies show up. Alright, move. See, I can't scroll up. What? Now he's unaffected by my bullet? What the fuck? But before he wasn't. You force the lock and slowly push the creaking gate that opens? What? Oh, that's probably after we killed the guy. So how the hell does this work? How come one time I could shoot and the other time I couldn't? That's weird. Maybe we have to right click twice and then left click? Huh. Alright, let me get my death counter actually. Text document. Remap this will be easier now that the blood has started to flow. Alright, death counter. There we go. Alright, cool. The other thing we could do, by the way, is we could try going to the police station first, but he's not saying, oh, we need to go to the police, so maybe not. All right, let me try right-click twice, then left-click. Maybe that's what I did. No, what the fuck? Oh, and that doesn't work against him either. So why did it work once, but not again? That's bizarre. So sometimes they're affected and sometimes not? Why? Very strange. What did we do differently last time? Was it a timing thing? Huh. Well, if we had time, I would investigate other stuff, but... When he said, what's that smell of gas? I'm like, yeah, it was definitely a dump. And then they brought up the oven. Alright, let's try going to the police station. Police station's not even an option. Alright, so I guess we do have to go to the cemetery. So what's the deal with our gun is loaded, yeah. It has 6 bullets. If we force the lock, we die. I guess we could try the amulet. The other stuff we don't actually have. Oh, I have to go for the head. Wow, so it's actually, you have to go, it has to be a headshot, apparently. Yeah, there we go. All right. I just thought we had to hit the hotspot of the zombie. Bang. Nice, okay, cool. Chapel belongs to the Smith family. Peterson family. Harrison family. Winterborn family. Michael Owens, 1921 to 1989. Barbara McCoy, 1888 to 1955. Lumsden family. Freddie Krueger, 1955. The date of death has been removed. He came back to life, Freddie Krueger. Melissa Lewis, 1898 to 1960. Richard Casson, 1929 to 1986. The chapel belonging to the Moore family. Kennedy family. Vanessa Proctor, 1968 to 1992. James Hughes, 1931 to 1968. David Alcock, 1931 to 1984. Viney family. Christopher Robinson, 1903 to 1956. Riley family. Fowler family, a rusted chain encloses the entrance. Interesting. A high obelisk in memory of Ivan Chances. Ivan Chances. And that's the Kroom. So can we try the, can we break this chain over here? Oh, I guess not. All right. So let's use it here. That kind of seemed to work before. Yeah, you force the lock and slowly push the creaking gate that opens. All right, so we'll give a Cedric out for killing the zombies and then another for breaking into the room tome, I suppose. He enters the crypt. All right, what do we have here? A marble slab that fits one of the burial sites perfectly. It seems out of place. Did the zombies move it? You examine the slab carefully and you notice that a steel bar is located between the wall and the slab. Finally, you manage to lift the slab and seize the bar. Oh, we got a bar. A steel bar. Yeah, Tex is like the #1 Italian comic with Dylan Dog #2, right? Did that replace our mail? It did. Interesting. A thick layer of dust covers the white marble, which looks very ancient. On the sides of the tomb, there are several cracks. This tombstone says, "Here lies Robert Croom, father of Nimian, Elizabeth and Mark, died in 1938 at the age of 40. Oh, okay, that was this one. Got it. The tombstone reads, "Here lies Elizabeth Croom, daughter of Robert Croom and Marion Melissa, died in 1952 at the age of 21. Wait, Robert was the dad? Yeah, okay, so that's Nimian's brother. Marble stone reads, "Here lies Marion Melissa, beloved wife of Robert Croom, departed in 1937 at the age of 37. So that's his mom. The inscription reads, "Here lies Mark Croom, son of Robert Croom and Marion Melissa, died in 1952 at the age of 24. So yeah, both his brothers died early. Okay, a ghastly light filters from the entrance and barely lights up the crypt. Stone steps are covered with a thin layer of musk." Oh yeah? Oh neat. Echo. Hey, Zetsugar. Interesting. This burial niche is open. The cavity contains a few spiderwebs whose owners one doesn't say. A stolid stench emanates from this burial niche. Empty, there's absolutely nothing in this tomb. There are fragments of black stone on the floor of this tomb. Okay. Maybe we can force this bar to open this. You insert the bar in a crack under the cover of the coffin, and you press down all your weight. Finally, the heavy marble slab noiselessly slides to the side, dark and sinister. Scandal! Probably should be writing down what I'm... Oh, what is this? Oh god, it's like some sort of phantom thing. The cloud has come from the inside of the sarcophagus. Two shining red eyes stare at you. The cloud seems incorporeal, but intelligent. If I were you, I would do something now. I'm guessing the gun's not going to work. Here, let's use this thing. Grabbing the amulet, you hurl it at the horrible creature. Disappeared, and the amulet too. I'll have to take Lord Wells to dinner, if he ever comes back from Pole. Something falls inside the coffin. You pick it up, and place it in your purse. The Necronomicon. Wait, end of the episode? Oh, we have to go to the second thing? Episode 2? Made from the Arab? Yeah, so I guess, wow, so the other executable then, I guess, is the end of day 5 plus day 6. I don't think it's a GG. The game is broken into like 2 for some reason. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so if we do like main 2, it should continue it. London, 15th of June, 1992, 11:50 p.m. Geoffrey, Lord Fawkes, the famous archaeologist and anthropologist, dies under mysterious circumstances inside his villa at 13 Jason Road. The remains of the body are horribly scattered around the drawing room, together with thousands of fragments of a broken mirror. London, 16th of June 1992 morning. Miss Sarah Fawkes, a psychology student, as well as being the granddaughter of the late Lord Fawkes. What? No, she was the niece. She rings the bell at Dylan Dog's residence to ask him to find out the truth about her grandfather's death. Yeah, so they are episodic. Oh, you know what we should do before we continue? We should write down what we did. Really what we should have done was we read police case files. We went to the antique shop, pulled back the curtains, opened clock, secret passage. We checked out Subam's body. Did we pick up anything there? I don't remember what we did. And then we went to... We must have gotten a clue about where what's-his-name was located, so I think just examine things. I forgot what exactly was there. Okay, so we went to the cemetery. Shoot zombie heads. We cut the... what are the guys called? Kroom? What are their names? Kroom? Kroom. Cut Kroom. Tomb... Or no, force the tomb door. Force Kroom tomb door with knife. Wow, 10 or 20 episodes. Damn, wow. And newspaper stands. That's cool. Alright, so then we enter the tomb. We move slab to get steel bar. Open, sorry, I guess they called it a coffin. Coffin. Open coffin with steel bar. We then throw amulet at, I guess like ghost cloud, whatever they called it. Okay, alright, so that's what we did. So this is like recapping what happened in the first episode. Stunned by the beauty of the girl, Dylan accepts the assignment without a moment's hesitation, and in fact starts working on the case straight away. After a few days of investigations, several highly mysterious clues come to light. A large brooch of unknown origins. I don't think we ever found a brooch. An old photo hidden behind a mirror. We did find that. A book with one page torn out of it. We saw that, yeah? But apart from these weird objects... Well, maybe the brooch is like the amulet, probably. Dylan manages to glean other strange findings from the case. He soon becomes aware of the presence of two people, each of whom having a particular link with Lord Folks. Unfortunately for them, they and he are to have another thing in common. Both are found dead, killed in the same manner. So that was Subam and, Wait, but Kroom wasn't found dead. Oh, they're talking about the librarian woman, yeah. What was her name? Schachter? And Sarah, where has she disappeared to? Has she too been killed or perhaps kidnapped? And if so, by whom? At this point, the plot thickens further. All the clues lead to an archaeological excavation in North Yemen and the mysterious goings-on in the night between 21 and 22 of June, 1952. Yeah, meaning if we wanted to, we could have just played this right away without having played episode 1, because there's no like connectivity between the save game files, I guess. Here we go, yeah. The interesting thing, they don't mention like an episode 2 on the title screen here at all, though, which is interesting. Alright, we got another security check. That's probably with codes too. But there's like 2 diamond kind of thingies. Looks like cross and the first one. In the afternoon. Is this day 5 or 6? I guess still day 5. Yeah, the TV in the bathroom. Oh, so we have to replay this probably. Oh man. Oh no, we have the steel bar. So I guess he's just returned after that? Huh, I guess. Yep, it's an entirely new sort of game. Alright. So this will be saves for episode 1. And we need to do a saves for episode 2. So 1 will be day 5. Post cemetery. Nope. Ah, damn it. I didn't mean to click on that. Sorry. Save game 1. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now we probably... Oh no. We do not have the ability to go back to the police station, Scotland Yard. We seem to have lost somebody from our known people. Who did we lose? Oh, HP, yeah, we lost HP guy. He's not there anymore. Strong metal bar. Huh. So should we go back to the cemetery, I guess? Or is there a reason to go anywhere else? Jason Road to be the mansion. What new things do we have? We have the steel bar. And the note. That's basically it. Alright, let's go back to the cemetery then. See if there's anything new here. Chapel of the Croom family. You enters the crypt. Yeah, what was in the tomb here? Inside, fragments of blue-green glass may be seen to sparkle in the moonlight. They look like parts of a looking glass. Ah, we went through the looking glass. Hey, Dark. Alright, so then we'll say episode 2, and then we continue here. Go to cemetery. Can we grab these, So parts of the looking glass that was broken? We don't have the amulet anymore. Can we move this out further? You insert the bar in a crack under the cover of the coffin and you press down all your weight. Finally, the heavy marble slab noisily slides to the side, dark and sinister. Oh, we just... Wait, did we... Oh, no, we're just reopening it? Okay. Scrindle! Oh, disc 2. What? I think... Did I bug out the game? I can't load a disc 2. We ran the second exec in the batch file. Oh, man. Programa terminato dentro. Ask for disk. Press enter for return to DOS. Oh. Yeah, I went to main 2. Maybe I think I just bugged it out by I just shouldn't I shouldn't try reopening it when it's already open. I think that messed it up. All right, 2 lightning bolts it looks like. Did the zombies move it? Okay. So we don't want to use the steel bar here. So we have fragments of the looking glass. I don't know whether we can do anything with those, really. I mean, this is a concept. It's not an item we actually have. I don't think we can. So maybe we shouldn't have gone here at all, really. There are black stone here, but we can't pick those up. Can we do anything with these candles? Apparently not. Shoot the... Just want to see if we can do anything with those looking glass fragments. What was this? Ah, Croom's... Oh, this was found in the sarcophagus. Oh, okay. This is a new item. I guess that's an extra Cedric. I don't think we gave out Cedric for that. The evocation will take place in the circle of high stones. In Stonehenge, perhaps? Okay, good to know. Yeah, that was the meeting with Longford, who's no longer here. Can we open up the tombs of the other people? Okay. Alright, let's go then. A little later. Yeah, it had a really bad ending, Dark, but it was on the whole very, very good. What happened at the Christ of Church Cemetery real or something? If things go on like this, I'll go mad. I'm no longer sure of what I saw and heard in that place. I only know that I'm not going back there alone. About the cemetery. Kroom's body was never found. This explains the empty sarcophagus. But what was this slip of paper doing in it? And the slivers of glass? Slivers of a looking glass. These could either be runes or Egyptian hieroglyphics. Damn Stowe, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Or some kid scribbling. If only Lord Wells were here, he'd know more about this than I do. Ah, yes, Lord Wells. Oh, the plot's inconsistent. Okay, probably because there was no reason for us to return to the cemetery. So, yeah, we have to go back. Yada, yada, yada. Did they put this at the beginning of day 5? No, they didn't. Okay. Oh, now we can go to 34 Victoria Road. All right. Let's go there, please. Anything new on the killer? Right, Midnight Jack, etc. Okay, so this is what we had here. Now we can maybe put this here? Okay, so we've read all of this before. We found out that Sarah disappeared and her tail, the police tail. So we have to ask about the dagger. Oh, right, I have to go up like this. Okay, and then we have to ask about Pikmin and Kroom. Okay, and then Kroom. Okay, let's ask about Subam. Can we tell him that he's dead? No, you can't? What about this thing? No? Steel bar. Yeah. Okay, Diabolique, that's the same. What was this again? Oh, that was the Kroom note, right, that we found at the Subam store, Antiques. Alright, so it doesn't look like anything new then that we didn't see already before. Because all of our new items we can't ask him about. It's interesting they had support though for these conversations even in episode 1. That's kind of neat. Alright, yeah, nothing we can do. Alright, back to Craven Road, hopefully. A short while afterwards. The web gets more and more entangled. What will be the investigator of nightmares' next move? Find out next time on Dylan Dog. The investigator himself has no idea. I feel a lot like a character out of a comic book right now. Kappa. Oh, bad. Alright, so let's save here. Do save game 2. At least we're not dead yet, so that's good. Alright, episode 2. Day 5 post police station. Alright, so now where do we go? We're not supposed to go back to the cemetery alone. We just came from the police station. We could go back to the another one of these 3. I guess let's try to go back to the shop. Why not? I mean, it was weird that we couldn't tell Kroom about what we found. Not sure what we would do here, honestly, unless we do have this glass thing, or the bar. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should have gone to, Nice Stones. Oh, maybe read about Stonehenge now that we know about the stones. Yeah, because that's where the, evocation will take place, in the Circle of High Stones. Yeah, he's still hanging around. I don't know why we couldn't tell the police that he was dead and whatnot. Very interesting. It's alright, this is probably not what we needed to do, because I think we're going to make progress here. Old blackened bookshelves. Yeah, we don't want to commit suicide by drinking that. Yeah, so I think we're good here. Alright. So they'll probably make us start over again, but that's why we saved it. In the afternoon? What, TV in the bathroom? What? This is weird. There's something weird going on. They keep on having that conversation. I'm like unclear where we are in the day now. All right, should we go back to the mansion? Oh yeah, look at this. We lost the ability to go to the library. All right, yeah, let's go to the mansion, I guess. There's nowhere else to go. I don't know if this is going to do anything now, but... What else do we have? We just have documents, right? How do we get to Stonehenge from here? It'd be helpful if we could, like, talk to more than one person. Oh, there is the, there's the urn, too, but... Maybe we should have read more... Oh, you know what? Maybe we should have read more books at our apartment. Maybe. A little later. Was what happened at the Christchurch Cemetery real, or was it a waking nightmare? Things going like this, I'll go mad. Oh, they're like restarting. We already know this. They're repeating this now. So a looking glass is like it's supposed to be like a telescope, right? It's like an old-timey telescope. All right, hang on. I gotta take off my sweatshirt. I'm getting too toasty in here. All right, so we know we shouldn't have gone back to the, we should not have gone back to the mansion or the antique shop. So hold on, this was what? This is post police station. Okay, so we have to figure out what to do next. Oh, right. So I think we're going to start rereading these books again. Subam, Secret Room, yada yada. A little boring as reading goes. Subam in handcuffs, right. Don't know why we even bought that book. I guess we read all this stuff before. We need something that we weren't able to read before. Masulo and a Halo of Blood. Right, that was from Congo. Michael Crichton's Congo. Yeah, exactly, Bomber. So we're definitely, we know we're good through halfway through day 5. We're in good shape. That's what we know. Just want to see if there's any new... I know the Stonehenge stuff is where this should be taking place, but we haven't unlocked that as a location to travel to. Alright, so it doesn't seem there are any new books. Can we ask Groucho about anything? don't know, if we go to the cemetery, there won't be anything to do there. It's weird that they ditched Langford from the characters. I guess we could go back to the cemetery. I'm not sure what to do, though. So how do we oh, maybe... Yeah, maybe we need to use that with the Stonehenge book in order for him to make the connection and unlock the location. Let's try that. So what if we did 1, 2, 3? No, this was the book though, right? Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't really work like that then. Huh. So we're a little bit stuck again there, it seems like. They really should have unlocked unlocked Stonehenge, or some other plot development should have occurred. I would have thought. Huh. This is throwing me that they put that item in our inventory out of order. Kind of annoying. How many bullets do we have? Can we see? Strong metal bar. Yeah, can we cut him down or something? No. I guess we could just read these books too and just see if there's anything new, given our new information that we know, that would come up. Impossible to read them. Alright, that was the Celts and the blood. I don't think we can go back to the library, can we? Maybe we can. Well, anyway, we're gonna have to... Oh, maybe we should have pried open that stuff with the bar. Damn. Probably wouldn't have done anything, but... Hey, Candy. Yeah, music is pretty good, isn't it? Alright, we don't seem to be able to go back to the library. They don't give us the Great Russell Street. Alright, hang on, let's restore. Oh, now we can go to Great Russell Street. Let's try that. Okay. Oh, man, if we have to reread this... Well, the good news is these books are not individual, right? They're collective for the shelves. Man controlled supernatural beings by means of a magic crystal prism. Right, right. That we know. I want to see if there's anything new based on what we learned. Bookmark. Oh, right. Bermuda Archipelago. We haven't unlocked that as a location. Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, it's Lovecraftian for sure. One of the pages in one of the volumes was cut out. Rubid writes, practice at Stonehenge. Yes. Okay. I think we saw that before. So yeah, a lot of things pointing at Stonehenge here. So we should sort of head over there if we can. Ah. Okay. Damn, so it doesn't look like there's anything here we can do. Unless we can break apart some desks with our strong metal bar. But we don't seem to be able to do that. Alright, so there was nothing to do here, I guess. At the library. Hmm. Alright. I wanted to try the bar on this thing. Nah, didn't work. Damn. Alright, I will take the, I have to tell Block what happened at the cemetery. He never believed me. He'd only worry about my mental health. He'd start up again with the same old story about how I should have never left Scotland Yard. That I had a great future as a detective. Good old Block. I'll have to speak to him. However, I think that the crimes of Midnight Jack are not committed by a maniac. They follows a pre-ordered scheme. It's the same old puzzle game. It all depends on recognizing the shapes before the puzzle is completed. It's called doing detective work. Before it's too late. About the cemetery. Kroom's body was never found. This explains the empty sarcophagus. But what was the slip of paper and the glass? Slivers of a looking glass. These could either be runes or Egyptian hieroglyphics. Wait, is a looking glass a mirror or is it a telescope? That's a spyglass, right? So yeah, it's got to be just a mirror. And then if Lord Wells were here, he'd know what to do. Well, we can't call him. It's supposed to be 1992, but... Maybe... Do we just have to go back to the, When we go to afternoon, should we go back to the police station? Weird. Wonder what we're missing here. This is after the police station, though, no? I think you should forget about this case for a bit. You need rest. We do? We went here 2 straight times and this unlocks different material? The fact is, I've not been going anywhere. I understand. We've been chasing after ghosts for almost a week now. Ghosts. However absurd, it's the only explanation. That's what I should be saying. I never thought you'd convert to the supernatural. You know very well that's not the way it is. I just have to consider every angle, from the most plausible to the most absurd. Exactly. In any event, you'd be better off going home now. Not until we tell you about this stuff. At the cemetery? Are they not going to let us tell him? He just said earlier that, oh, I should tell him what happened at the cemetery. But apparently we can't. Anything new on Sarah? Nothing at all. Well, that inspires confidence. Anything new on Pikmin? So what about Pikmin? I must admit he's strange. We weren't able to get any info on him. The truth of it is, we weren't even able to find his name anywhere. Interesting. Okay, what about Kroom? No news on Kroom? Yeah, sure, he's dead. Oh, the same thing. Yeah, this is the same before. Okay, so I don't know how we can, yeah, can't do it. Damn. So we do get a couple of new things, but nothing really. I mean, I guess we could just updates about Pikmin and Sarah. That's basically it. I guess we should try the dagger and the, crystal, but... Tell me something more about the dagger. The idea of a robbery is losing validity more every day. Yeah, okay, this is the same from before. Alright, so shit. Somehow we lost the newspaper too, by the way. Yeah, they got rid of the newspaper in our inventory. But not the advertisement. We asked about everyone else too, yeah, we did. You'd think we could tell them about Suban, but nope. The afternoon, yada yada yada. Damn. Well, we've read all this stuff again. Maybe there's something more to do at the cemetery or the antique store. Probably something new at the cemetery. I don't know. The other tombs we can't really do anything with. We couldn't get the looking glass fragments. Can we do anything with the body? No. That's Folks, Subam, and then Kroom. So we have to find Kroom, but I guess we would find him at... I'm guessing day 6 takes place at Stonehenge. But we have to figure out how we can close out day 5. That I don't know. Man. Can we get into any of these other places? There actually was this one. A rusted chain. Can we like shoot the chain or something? No. Use the bar to break in? Oh, maybe the bar can open up some of these guys. The bar, the bar. Oh man. So it's so weird to... Mary and Melissa, Mark. Let me just confirm what a looking glass is. A mirror, right? It's like the old-timey term for mirror. Oh no, it's a magnifying glass. Oh. That's interesting. So it's a broken magnifying glass. If we close this, we're probably gonna get another crash. A little later. You know, I'm kind of worried that we're seeing the same conversations like 3 times. Once was in episode 1. Then we saw that whole thing about the TV in the bathroom. Both at the start of this episode and then again after we like reloaded a save. So I don't know if this thing is bugged. Can Nico or someone who has access to the walkthrough just confirm that there still is legitimately stuff we have to do in day 5? Not bugged? Okay. Cool. Thank you. It's just weird that we're getting that same TV bathroom conversation with Groucho. I don't know what to make of that. Alright, so before we load, let's just do the buys and such. Rare Cub, 2 for Microsoft Adventure. Lead is up to back up to 7 now over a burn cycle. And then Bomb Burst, 2 guns for the Yukon Trail, 10 oxen, 100 pounds of food, and 4 wagon wheels. Okay, thank you, Bomb Burst. And Briar Cup. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure there was nothing going on because we, there was the whole business with, you know, the change in episodes and the saving and whatever else. Alright, cool. Wait, and this is the right save slot, right? Is day 2. Maybe we should, you know what? Let's just start again with the start of day 5, or sorry, not well, the start of episode 2, which is middle of day 5 in the afternoon. So it starts in the afternoon with the TV bathroom conversation. All right. Then we go to the police station. Why would we go to the police station twice? Okay, we're not allowed to go there initially. So it's almost like we have to go to the cemetery first. Parts of a looking glass. A little later. I'll tell Block what happened. This is already... Okay, wow. So even going to the cemetery at the... Even going to the cemetery at first is basically a death. But we can't... Oh, we can go to Victoria Road. Oh, okay. So here's where we check in. And we can ask him about those 3 things. Oops. Oh, right, I forgot. Yeah. The dagger, Pikmin, and... What the hell? Why can't we ask him about Subban? Oh, is this the same version of this? No, not that one, sorry. The other one? Ah, yeah, I think it is. Okay. So basically, Folks and Subban got the same note. Folks burned his, but Subban did not. Subban just hid his. So this is the full version of the one that has the ashes. Got it, okay. I know I probably should have made that realization a lot earlier than I did. You saw the curse of the city without a name. Knows that the time has come. Black Cthulhu of his blood until we meet again. Okay. But it seems like we just have to leave. And the web gets more entangled. This is where I saved then, afterward. Ah, alright. So we already thought about, we've read all of the library books after this, and there's no new information. Library books, our own books, and the books in the basement of the antique shop. So we have to find some way to unlock Stonehenge. They do let us go back to the police station, but for what reason I don't know. I don't really want to go anywhere because there's like nothing at any place. I guess going back to the police station has the best. At least we were able to ask him 2 more things here. Maybe we should go there a 3rd time. Maybe that's the answer. Oh man. Why not, right? In the afternoon. Then it starts with the TV bathroom again when this is what started the episode 2. I don't understand. That to me is why it's a little it seems bugged. Alright, this time we can't go back to the police station anymore. Does this mean that there's something to do at each of these locations? I wonder how that internal explosion took place. Bash the disc. Hey Subam, what can you tell us about this? Alright, maybe that symbol. Sort of hieroglyphics. I don't know. Was there a book anywhere about hieroglyphics? I don't think so. Wasn't there an old scroll here? What? Can't do anything with that. English history. French furniture. Ancient ceramics. Chemistry. Burial rites. Asia. Oh, the stamp collection. Wait, where's that? Necropolis research methods. North Yemen 52. That's all blanked out though from fire. Yeah, we failed the day many times, but obviously not here. That's why I keep on trying to find something new to do that we haven't done yet, but... I mean, we've already translated that, so I don't think it really matters. So I'm just going back and forth to the different places we've already been, just trying to find some way to do something new. Poorly designed, yeah. Not a big surprise. Can't smash more mirrors. Trying to use the bar since that was something we had that was new to like pry stuff open and whatnot, but... Telephone directory. So now we're gonna die again, or not die, but fail the day. So how do we go back there with someone else? Well, isn't this the translation of that? Maybe bad assumption. I don't know how we get in touch with Lord Wells. Alright, so I might have to use a hint for this too, especially if it's poorly designed. I don't know if it's worth spending another half hour on the off chance that we discover what the thing is. Oh, I should. It's not a puzzle, so I should use a hint. This is a tricky day as there are several options that seem sensible, but as far as I know, only one way to proceed. Huh. I'm curious at this point. Yeah, I've just been going to the police station seems like the only way to make progress. Yeah, so that doesn't... Yeah, that is... Oh yeah, that's not exactly helpful. I mean, it's good to know there's only one way to go, but that's pretty much been consistent with the entire game, right? The entire game has kind of been like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Matt wasn't giving me a hint, that's true. Alright, yeah, so if you think I should ask for a hint, then I'll do it, especially if there's no puzzle and just kind of weird. Like, usually like there's not much, unless there are characters there's not really use going back to old locations. I don't think we've ever gone back, unless there were characters there to do something productive. Well, I guess the shop when Subban wasn't there anymore. He was dead. My jackknife. Oh wow, you just stay at home? Actually, I guess we should go to the police station twice then, because at least there's a couple new things when we go to the police station the second time. Wow, so you just stay there? Okay, so let's go back to the police station for the second time and ask about Sarah and Pikmin. They don't kill us when we get back, so... Or they don't dead end us. No, nothing at all. Progress! I guess this is something new he said. And here they just say they can't find anything in Pikmin. Alright, thank you. Goodbye. So now we just have to kill time? I was thinking of seeing if someone would show up or whatever, but... And you have the TV in the bathroom again. Basically, the answer was do nothing. That's the hint. Do nothing. There's nothing to do. So why wouldn't... If you don't do anything productive here... Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Edward. The question remains, though. If we don't do anything correctly... Wait, what am I trying to say? If we don't do anything at all, and that's correct, but then going to another location... Either way, we didn't do anything productive. But the game still dead ends you if you go somewhere else, like you're not supposed to. So it's almost like you're assembling the comic book. They're like, oh, there was no reason to go to the library. That's wrong. Start again. Oh, we get a telephone call? Well, couldn't Groucho have told us that this call came in for us? Hello? Hello, am I speaking with Dylan Dog, the investigator of nightmares? That's me. Let me remind you that ghost busting costs double what you're willing to pay. As to vampires, we don't work nights, so you'll have to kill them yourself. Hmm? Give it here and quit clowning. But if you just told me that no man was to disturb you... That's right, no man, but not no woman. Sorry to bother you. Dylan Dog, it's me. I'm calling for Sarah. I haven't seen her since yesterday. We were supposed to meet this morning. Maybe she simply forgot about it, despite us having already learned from the police that she's missing. You haven't seen her by chance? Today? No. It's a very urgent matter. I'm not sure that... With whom am I speaking? Oh, sorry. My name is Ann Calder. I'm a friend of Sarah's. You can tell me, Anne, if you wish. No, I don't know. It's about her uncle, Lord Fulks, and about her too. I fear she's in danger. Maybe I am too. I should really talk to you in person. I'll tell you what I know, but right away. My address is... Death. Hello? Hello? Great gods, we've been disconnected. That's exactly what the operator said to me last night. A woman's been murdered, man. Don't joke. She seemed truly scared. Maybe she knows something really important to tell me. Oh, okay, we did get a little later. At least we got another person here. What was her name? Sarah Ann? No, Ann Calder. Okay. Was what happened at the Christchurch Cemetery real, or was it a waking nightmare? If things go on like this, I'll go mad. I'm no longer sure of what I saw and heard in that place. I only know that I'm not going back there alone. Should we call the police at least to say, hey, do you know an Ann Calder? Go to her house because she's dead. About the cemetery. Coombe's brother was never found. Okay, yeah. We've seen all this before. But what was the slip of paper doing in it? And the slivers of glass. Slivers of a looking glass. These could either be runes or Egyptian hieroglyphics. Or some kid's scribblings. If only Lord Wells were here, he'd know more about this than I do. Now, Godey's been saying, Matt, that Italians used to use semicolons quite frequently. Okay, we made it to day 6. When I was little, people would ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up. One day I answered, when I grow up, I'm gonna beat the daylights out of you. What happened then? I suffered a terrible head injury. My face was half paralyzed for a whole day. Too bad you didn't suffer permanent tongue paralysis. I shall not stoop to such insults. It hurts my back. I've been a genius since birth, even without the mustache and cigar. Did have my glasses though, was born with them. I remember my mama saying, get lost and gone forever. Right, but first she told me I'd go a long way in life, and then she kicked me out. I adored my mother, but above all, my father. I remember when I asked him to take me to the circus, and he said, no, if they want to see you, they can come here. Waka waka. Oh man. Alright, let's get a day 6 save in here. Over, yeah, 3. Okay, cool. Alright, where are our options? I mean, I'd want to go to the police station, at least report the death of what's her name. Let's try that first. That's 5. 5 dead bodies in 6 days. The last victim is a young lady, 22 years old, Ann Calder. It wasn't easy to identify her. Is there anything else? She knew Sarah Fulks. It could give us a lead, which means it'll lead nowhere. Did you say Ann Calder? Yes, she worked for the Mirror. Did you know her? Oh, the Mirror's a newspaper? No, I don't think so. Dude, what bullshit. Totally bullshitting him. Wow. What else about Ann Calder? Well, she was a reporter working for the Daily Mirror. She also freelanced on a few magazines. Sarah Folks was a friend of hers. Anything else you'd like to know? Okay, and... you forgot the address. No, I didn't. I just didn't give it to you. However, it's 118 Sackville Street. Okay, I think it's a new location, probably. Go right ahead and take a look, but don't touch anything. We had just enough time to get the corpse out. And with the chaos we have to deal with, that was quite a feat. Tell me, what interests you so? It's confidential. This is the last time I give you a hand. Damn. Alright, anything else we can ask him about? Update on Sarah? Any news on Sarah? None. Vanished. Disappeared into the void. We've been looking for her since yesterday. This morning we found Wilson's body, the cop who was tailing her. Poor bloke. It took hours to piece him together. Isn't it still in the morning? The coroner got sick to his stomach. Me too, just about. Been doing this job for years and I'm still not used to the sight of blood. What happened? Do you want the details? Okay, this is what we've got. I just asked you for the details. At 10:30 p.m., Officer Wilson informs us that Sarah Folks has returned to the mansion. Time, 12 p.m., he calls again. You mean a.m.? He says something is going on at the mansion. Strange noises. He goes to check it out. That's it, and this morning... poor bloke, bad way to go. Indeed. Middle bar. This guy. Photo. Alright. Yeah, he still doesn't have anyone free. Okay, what about the letter we got? Still not. Alright, updates on Pikmin. What about Pikmin? Okay, that's the same from before. And Kroom. Damn, I messed it up. Yeah, how's it going again? No news on Kroom? Yeah, okay, that's the same from before. Alright, yes, I think we're good then. Yeah. Unless you know anything about this, but I don't. Actually, we should get an update on the dagger if you have one. Why not? Yeah, okay, nothing new. Alright, it's interesting that many of these people are dead, but the only one that we see visually dead is Suban. Because I guess we didn't have visual contact with the other bodies? Who knows? Towards the evening already? Uh-oh. So, let's take a look at the impossibilities, just like a rotten detective would do. First, all the victims were murdered in places locked from the inside. It would seem that someone or something is able to pass through walls and closed doors. Unless we consider the possibility of secret passageways. Second, there doesn't seem to be a common motive linking the murders, making them seem like the act of a maniac. Third, my 5½ sense tells me that the murderer, whoever he is, has been following a very precise line of reasoning. With a very precise goal in mind. Nice, okay. Let's do a save here then. Okay, I thought we were going to head to the Stonehenge, but I guess not. Okay, so we should head to the new... Do we have access to the new place? Yep, 118 Sackville Street. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, someone's in the window. Or not. We can't do anything here? Oh. Okay. You must be careful, the floor is covered with broken glass. There is a pool of blood on the floor, just in front of the remains of the looking glass. Oh, so they do mean looking glass as in the mirror. Okay. The looking glass is broken as if it was hit from the inside. A lamp shaped as a mermaid. You can spot some fingerprints around its waist. Ooh. After a few attempts, the bust of the mermaid unscrews, revealing an empty cavity in which you find a book page. Oh. Oh, maybe this was the book that was torn out of the other book? A page? A page torn from a book. Maybe an encyclopedia. So, go to Anne's father's house. Open mermaid bust. Oh, there was Stonehenge there, but we can't read it? Apparently not. Alright, what else do we have? The bed is unmade. Even the mattress is not in place. There are some small bloodstains on the sofa. The crystal surface has been broken. A fireplace. Even the outside is covered with a thick layer of soot. Did we unscrew an owl? I don't remember. I don't remember that. A wooden pedestal with small hand-carved decorations. Okay. I was wondering actually if we could cut open the sofa. No. Dead? Okay. Maybe just getting the note is enough? Could be. Could we use the bar for anything? I guess not. Alright. Strong jackknife. Where was the book that had the page torn out of it? I think that was that at Subam's place, or was that at the library? Or even our place? I think it must have been at Subam's, right? I don't remember. Alright, let's try going back. Hopefully we did what we needed to do. Actually, hold on. Is there anything here? No. Okay. Nope. Alright. Guess we're good. Shortly thereafter... Well, let's see. According to Lord Wells, a great catastrophe is about to strike our planet. Wells spoke of a negative energy coming from the Bermuda Triangle. That Pikmin raved about a prophecy that was about to come true. The return of Cthulhu, or something like that. Cthulhu, the Necronomicon. There are many references to Cthulhu in the Al-Azif, and it also speaks of a prophecy about the coming of a monstrous being. Moreover, it is said that the Necronomicon may be full of magic formulas that could recall the dead and the demons. This seems to indicate that someone intends to evoke exactly Cthulhu through Necronomicon. First, it killed Lord Fulks, the owner of the book, and then Mrs. Schachter, maybe because she knew too much. And finally Subam. What is his role in this affair? Dude, you talk to him about what his role is, you know. This someone can move through looking glasses. It kill and disappear without leaving a trace, except for minuscule fragments of glass found on the victims' bodies. Or in some case, shattered sheets of glass. In Mrs. Schachter's case, he used the window as if it were a looking glass. However, incredible it may be, it's enough to convince the investigator of nightmares. Even Wells was certain of the existence of spatial temporal doors, and this would explain the workings of his amulet. Then Sarah disappears. The umpteenth victim? Nobody has turned up so far, and my 5.5 cents tells me she's still alive. Remember, not 6 cents, 5.5 cents. Ann Calder, the last positive victim. What about the police officer? A scholar of paranormal phenomenon and an enthusiast of the occult. A friend of Sarah's. Maybe she guessed something and this cost her the life. The page that was found in Calder's house is out of a book about the Celts and their religious practices. Okay, that wasn't Subham's basement. What was written on the diary page? The avocation shall take place in the circle of tall stones. The circle of tall stones. Stonehenge! Why, of course, it must be! Why didn't I think of it before? I did. But wait a minute. Come on, Dylan. Once the human sacrifices happened on the night of summer solstice, that is the 21st of June. Great gods! That's tonight! Today is June 21st! It's all come clear now! There isn't a moment to lose! Which is why we must save. You open your drawer where you keep your notes. Okay, so this is save 5, basics, post, what's her name's house? Calder house. Okay. So we still don't have the ability to get to... Oh, we do have the ability to get to Stonehenge. All right, thank you. We have unlocked that. A mad race against time. This someone can move through the looking glasses. Menunur Gozuruthos Kotao Kosek Uluya. We meet in the end, Dylan. I did not believe you would get so far. Another would have given up much sooner. Fire frightens many, even if the greatest advantage of playing with fire is that you never get burned. Ha 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 ha! Only those who don't know how to play get burned, like Folks and Subham. Ha 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 ha! They tried to stop me 40 years ago, and they almost succeeded, leaving me in that hell hole. I've waited all this time, thinking of ways to get revenge, but there's more. Life makes us pay too high a price for its goods, and sells us its most vile secrets just as a sordid usurer would. I don't recall who said that. I don't believe it matters anymore. But above all, life kills the imagination. I will not allow this depressing truth to shatter my only and greatest dream. I'll bring to this earth a world forgotten for millions of years, a civilization that vanished before the idea of man entered the mind of God. Folks knew, but he wasn't able to fathom it. He and Subham thought I was mad, until we found the prism exactly 40 years ago. The unequivocal proof that the prophecy of the return of Cthulhu was true. The Lord of Rilya will return just as I have. You must surely know who I am by now. I am Nimian Kroom! Well, don't you congratulate me? You must admit that I look rather good for a man of 75. Ha 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 ha! Oh, this is possible thanks to the power of the prism, the power of the ancient ones. The crystal opens passages between dimensions by using looking glasses. From the dark light of the mirrors, I evoked the servants of Cthulhu, those who lurk in the shadows, to kill Folks and the others. Folks, too, knew how to evoke the inhabitants of the deep, but the knowledge frightened him. He managed to get a copy of the Necronomicon, and together with Subham planned to destroy my plans, just like 40 years ago. Those dirty bastards, they got what they deserved. Ha ha ha! I will now evoke Cthulhu on high with the blood of this woman,
so that the blood of folks' own kin will wet these stones. The city of Rulia, where he awaits in a death sleep, will emerge from the endless depths to a place in the Atlantic Ocean. Between Florida and the Bermudas, it will be the start of a new era. I bring chaos, Dylan, the supreme law of the ancients, a law of which no human mind can conceive nor accept. It is written, I'll blow away this insignificant world so that mine may flourish. This will come to pass when Rulia emerges from the waters. The time has come. Soon you shall see the flames of hell and the glory of paradise. Ispulat hathothos koi suguru, yuz otsorothu, morolelequinex, uspulat ayud ulurukab.
Great gods! No, it isn't true! Oh shoot, do we have to do stuff now? Yes, maybe. Maybe. I don't even know what we have as weapons here. Oh, there's, what's her name? Am I doing anything? You can't free Sarah because she is under the power of Kroom's prism. Ah. So I don't even think we have any, like, magical defense items. Alright, well, shoot him. To hell with you, you bastard! Bang! Ha ha ha! You poor idiot! Did you really think you could stop me with a few pieces of lead? Prepare to die! At that precise moment, a blinding flash of light struck him. He felt his body being slowly consumed, devoured by the prison's luminous energy. It was the end, or was it merely a beginning? No, it won't do. It simply will not do. If the protagonist were to die at this point, the mystery would go unsolved. Let's revise the last chapter. Okay, sorry guys, 1 second. Be right back. Alright, so hopefully we can just restore to the last point. Hey, Drippy. Rufus. Okay. So, clearly we can't shoot, what's his name? We don't really have any great items here to use. The weird thing is we couldn't really look at anything. We could shoot, what's her name? To put her out of her misery, perhaps. Alright, so we have to go to Stonehenge. Actually, before we do that, let's just look. These items we don't actually have, though. So the only things we really have, and that's just a letter, as is this. Hey, Rufus. Photo he's not going to care about. That's just a page from a diary. That doesn't have a functional purpose. The Necronomicon we don't have either. So we're really just down to the metal bar, the gun, and the knife. We couldn't kill him with the gun, but I guess we could still try the knife and the metal bar. And then there could be other hotspots too. Alright, so we're gonna have to skip through his like very long speech here. It's too bad you can't save at like any given time. Okay, is there any like other hotspots? Yeah, these are like some people, but I don't know who they are. Alright, let's try the middle bar. Doesn't do anything. Ah, even the knife doesn't do anything, really. Is this a different hotspot? It's weird, the game didn't have this before. Can we take out those, maybe we can take out these guys? The horrible creatures are just a manifestation of Kroom's power. Shooting them would not be of much help. Can we kill Sarah so that she won't be the sacrifice? No. Aw. Alright, so, yeah, I don't know, this is weird then. Is there anything else here that we can interact with?
Ispulat nayub ulu ores die Dylan dog.
So now we can see the death if you do nothing. Oh, it's the same thing actually. Alright, so yeah, it is a time sequence. Alright, so the bar, the gun, and the knife don't do anything. Or at least, how many hotspots are there? There's, what's his name? Proom. There's Sarah, and then there are the two, like, demon guys. But it doesn't seem like anything else with, like, any non-people in Stonehenge we could interact with. So I'm not sure. Unless we can, like, ask him about something. Do we get him as a oh, yeah, do we get him as a person? Let's see if he shows up here, actually. Oh, he already is there. So we could probably just talk to him, maybe. Could be. We should try that, if anything. So this is the prism. And then there's also should be the Necronomicon somewhere. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Oh, I guess not. No, you can't. I guess we can't talk to him, huh? Can we talk to Sarah? Guess not. That's weird. Alright, so what the hell then? I guess we'll use things that we don't even have. You could just leave and leave her there. That would be great. Yeah, there must be a different hotspot in here somewhere. She's under the power of Krim's prism. Oh, so maybe just shoot the prism instead of him. Shoot the prism? No, that's not a hotspot. Damn. Okay. So now we ran out of time again. But the prism is not a hotspot. Unless we can use it within our inventory. I wonder if we've actually read in these books about how to actually do this. Could be. Here's another curious thing. Could we actually go somewhere? Oh, the Celts. They drink their own blood, right? What if you go to a different location? Is that even possible? The secret passage was sealed by the police. Now, besides a homicide case, they are dealing with stolen objects of art. Yikes. Alright, so I guess you can't come here. Well, you can, but... Towards the evening... Oh, so it resets this. Okay. This is actually interesting, though. Can you go to the other place? There's not really a point, I guess. Alright, so what the hell are we going to do? What about those two, guards or whatever? Maybe show them the photo? I guess we didn't try the photo, but... Oh, wait a minute. We don't even have Stonehenge available. Here's an option. Alright, just go to a random place then. Story is getting too long. The protagonist should have solved the mystery by now. By now, he should have had sufficient evidence. Any reader would be aware of that. Let's start from the beginning of today. Oh, fuck that. Okay. It was just interesting to see if you had to pick up something else from the place you had already been or something. Oh, so much text. Okay, Stonehenge. Well, remember the looking glass? Oh, right. Right. That would have broken there. So I'm thinking you have to shatter the prism itself, but not sure how we would do that. Let's just show him the photo since we haven't tried that. Since we haven't tried that yet. No. All right. The bar. Now here's something that could work: is maybe the bar with the orb. No. Shit. Oh, is this guy not a thing? Oh, wait, no, he is a thing. What the hell? Yeah. So this is a weird, like, yeah, so we're just gonna keep on dying here. I don't... Hold on. Let's just pause it for a second. So most of these things that are listed as in our inventory are not actually in our inventory. So like, let's say we wanted to break the prism. Would we actually target what's in the game itself or the prism that's in our inventory? I guess probably neither, since it's not a thing. Yeah, you have to do exclamation power for that one, okay.
By the power of Grayskull.
But I mean, remain unclear whether we actually have to talk to Kroom about some of these stuff. Maybe you do. But if so, we tried that and he didn't respond. I guess we'll try again. Yeah, he didn't age at all. He still has black hair. Interestingly. What? Oh, I had the wrong key. Okay. Oh, I was too late. Damn. Is it an interface issue? Yeah. Am I supposed to be targeting him on screen or the one in the inventory if I wanted it in the below the screen? Like, I suspect you have to target the prism, but the prism in the game window doesn't seem to be an object. So that means, would you target the prism in the bottom part of the screen? Oh, the inventory, yeah, okay. Yeah, like so down here, that guy. Yeah, so that's a bad interface issue. So my guess is you try to break it with the metal bar, or maybe even shoot it. Yeah, maybe, remember, because that's what I tried to shoot. After I shot him and died, then I tried to shoot the thing. So I guess we'll try both. Seems like the time for talking, I guess, is over. He did most of the talking already. Right here. Alright, this is just going to be annoying to... let's go... Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to approach him, so... Yeah, there you go. No, stop! What are you doing? Don't! Damn you! Ah! Oh wow, I didn't even notice there were two guys down there. Boom, there it is. Alright, that was the second thing I thought of, but yeah, I guess on screen it didn't work. Oh man, you got the Indiana Jones treatment there too. Possibly. Yep, look, his arms were melting. Oh, Dylan, my clothes are gone. Don't say anything. It was time. Now the whole story makes sense. It needed a lot of time and a lot of work, but at last the results are really good. And as people usually say, all's well that ends well. So long until the next nightmare. Necronomicon, the Arab. End of the episode. And that is also The end of Dylan Dog Through the Looking Glass. After 5 hours and 18 minutes and 45 seconds, Dylan Dog Through the Looking Glass has eaten his meal. The looking glass was shattered. Many looking glasses, in fact. But the ultimate prism shot. Kroom and his Cthulhu devilish ways have been thwarted, but not without many, many deaths. We also kissed a naked woman. And I'm sure did a lot more afterwards. So thank you, Cody, for the pick. Yeah, short one, but sweet one. There were some tricky, obviously, interface issues there at the end, and a couple of weird things along the way. But yeah, I'm glad there were no, like, Walking Deads or anything, as it turns out. I was just kind of unsure. I didn't have confidence in the game as it went on. But yeah, I definitely liked the art style a lot. The music was awesome. And you know, they did a good sort of Lovecraftian theme. I even liked the story a lot. The sort of the what do you call it? The prelude, the prologue. That's what I meant. Prologue was really good, which it set up those like three main characters: Kroom, Folks, and Subam. So it made a lot of sense then in game. You can target the prism on screen. Oh man, I tried that. It must be really tiny then. Nothing happened when I tried that. I'm glad it worked in the inventory at least. Even then, that was tough to like scroll through. So yeah, I would say it's too bad it just wasn't longer. Like some of the days were super short, and that was kind of weird. I will say, I'm sure he's a huge part of the comics. Groucho Marx, as a sidekick, did a lot of, comic relief, but it was actually so over the top and like so jarring to the theme of the game that sometimes I felt it like undermined the momentum of the plot with all of like these murders occurring and stuff. And then he's like cracking all these jokes and whatever. Sunny K, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, alright, yeah, we'll click on clicking through these credits. Oh, look at this. Dice Celso ragazzo è stato... She said that her boyfriend has been killed by a monster from the darkness. Oh, this is the next Simulmondo game? Next to come, yeah. Monstro uscito dal buio. Prossimamente. Oh, it was the third episode? Well, it seemed kind of like the end of the game. That is the Inspector Block, right? Maybe I was going to use, with the same characters, but a different game. A different Dylan Dog game. Yeah, that's Inspector Block from the police. Okay, yeah, so I think that's it there. Alright, so let's give out 10 bonus Cedrics. For the conclusion of Dylan Dog Through the Looking Glass, we'll now head to our Hall of Adventure. And game 151, Dylan Dog Through the Looking Glass, and put it up on the shelf.